Hey everyone, it's me Mary, and welcome to another episode of FLOSSTUBE. It's Friday, so another episode put out. But I don't have much to show this episode. I have a little haul, my whips, updates on my whips, and a tag. So that's it. So I'll get into my haul first because it's super short. But I was on eBay, and I haven't been on there in quite a while. I bought Disney pins years ago, and that's it. So I got some needles. You're gonna be able to see those or not. But they're a pack of 25, 24 size needles from Bowen. I got these from Sassy to Stitch, so I will link the eBay page where I got these below. But yeah, it was under $10 for 25 needles, which I think is really good. So pretty happy with these. And 24s are my favorites, so they're really easy to use. Yeah, so I like those a lot. And then the other kind of stitchy related thing, I use highlighters when I mark my charts, and I was using like bright yellow, fluorescent yellow, and that can be difficult to work with when you're trying to do a bigger project. So I ended up getting a pack of five. There's only four here, but I got two yellow in it, an orange, a pink, and a blue. These are the Sharpie, really, really fine tip highlighters. So yeah, excited. I'm alternating using these on my projects now because yeah, these are so much easier to use than just the yellow. And then the last item that I got was a gift from my boyfriend, and it's this Color Quest coloring book. And what I like about this is that it has, I finished one of these already, and you can see it has a guide over in the corner that tells you which colors correspond to which numbers, and you don't know what it's going to look like until you fill it in, but this is what my first one turned out like. And for example, this is the next one, and it's just a bunch of triangles and then a color guide. So once I fill these in, I will know what it is. And in the back, it does show you what the images actually look like finished. Um, but I looked at that and I instantly forgot what they look like. But I'm really happy with this. I think it looks awesome. It takes a while to fill this in, but I just use Crayola markers. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with what it looks like. One of the colors I had didn't quite match. It was one of the gray ones. I had used kind of bluish gray color, but overall, I'm really happy with that. I think it's an awesome coloring book idea, and yeah, maybe they'll put out more of these if they're super popular because this is a really cool book. We were at Books a Million and I saw this and looked online. It was cheaper on Amazon. In the store, it was $12.99, I think, and on Amazon it was like $9 or something. So my boyfriend bought this for me, and yeah, I'm really happy. This is one of the patterns inside, and then there's a bee inside as well, and a bunch of other things like geometric shapes and buildings, and yeah, it just tells you stuff about how to do it. Like darker colors can be achieved by applying more pressure with a pencil, and lighter hues by pressing gently. What to do with pens. You can also create new unique colors by blending two colors together, and so on. You can even use your own colors. I might do that in one of the pictures. But yeah, I'm excited for this because this is a really cool book and a really cool concept because I have coloring books and I like this one a lot. I like the idea of not knowing what you're going to get until you start filling it in. So this is a really cool book. Highly recommend it if you're into coloring, and the front of it even has like all these pixelated boxes, kind of like stitching. Um, they have numbers in them, which you aren't going to be able to see here, but yeah, so really, really excited about that. And I do have one other item from eBay that I ordered the same day as the needles, but the seller was slower at sending it out. So I think I'm getting that Monday, and it's a kit that I found cheaper on eBay than I did on Amazon. Significantly cheaper. And they had the Fall Fairy by Dimensions on eBay that I really wanted, and it was 15, I think it was like 15.99 it started out at. It was a bidding, you had to bid on it. So I was like, okay, I'll bid on it, and somebody had an automatic bid, so every time I made a bid, the numbers just kept going up, and I said, screw this. Because it was up to like I think $19, and then there was $4 shipping, which I didn't see at first. I thought it said free shipping, and it didn't. So it was going to be almost the same price as Amazon. So I was like, yeah, screw it. So, oh well. But those are the things I hauled. And in the next video, if I get it, by then I should, I'll show the other item that I got from Amazon or eBay. But that's my haul, very small. And I'll show you the update on my whips. Wasn't I didn't get a lot of work done on either of these simply because I was super busy. Saturday, Sunday didn't really stitch at all. Went and picked up Deadpool on Blu-ray slash Steelbook Blu-ray. Yesterday we had to drive over an hour to get that because it was sold out everywhere. Oh my God, we had to buy it online. One Best Buy an hour and something away had it, and my boyfriend got it, reserved it, and we went and picked it up. And then we made a night of it, went to Five Guys, and then came back here. So that that took up the whole night pretty much, because it was like an hour and something away. We are gonna go and see Captain America: Civil War, but the theater there was only playing at specific times, and by the time we got up there, it would have been too late to see it. So, and the movie theater here was playing at like 9, and my boyfriend has to go to bed at 10 to get up for work at like he gets up in the morning about like 5 o'clock in the morning, leaves for work about 6:30. So yeah, I would have probably gotten here back home midnight, just after midnight, and didn't want to do that. So oh well. So I didn't get a lot of stitching done, but I'll show you guys the progress I've made anyway. So this is my lakeside village. This is what it looks like. So I've made a little bit of progress on this, but not a ton. And I will show you, as always, I'll insert a picture of what this looked like the last time I showed it, and then an up close picture of what it looks like now. But making good progress. You can definitely see the mountains going on and the flowers, the boat, and the sky. This is like the only part that isn't filled in is a little bit of that, a little bit of the boat, and a little bit of that cloud. But other than that, it's full coverage. So pretty happy with this. So again, I will insert a picture of what this looks like now and what it looked like the last time you saw it. Okay, so pretty happy with how this is coming. And then the other project that I have is the lighthouse beacon, a cliffside beacon. I worked on this a little bit today, but that's about it. So I don't have a lot of progress in this either. But this is what it looks like. And you can definitely make it with the lighthouse now, which is awesome. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. And again, it is there. You can definitely make out the lighthouse coming along there and stuff. So again, I will insert a picture of what this looked like last time you saw it and what it looks like now. Okay, so I noticed that it's over on the bed, but I noticed that my aerial needle minder that I showed when I hauled it from Etsy, from Cassie's Needle Minders, I noticed yesterday that I think it was yesterday. I noticed that one of the rhinestones in her hair is missing and it must have fallen out, and I don't know how because I'm very careful with my stuff. I don't move it around too much. I don't know what happened, but I updated my review on her Etsy, and within 5 minutes, she private messaged me and offered to send me a replacement rhinestone. Just said that I could use super glue. My boyfriend's like, "Yeah, we can pick up some super glue. That's not a big deal." So she's going to send me a replacement rhinestone, which excellent customer service. I mean, that's really really good customer service. So yeah, very very happy about that. But just a bummer that it broke. Yeah, I love that needle minder. I'm using it on my Lakeside Village right now. But that's about it for that. So the people who have done my take are Rachel Peep, Karen Fox, Atlantica Dream Stitches, Covered in Cat Hair, and Stitching Along. There may have been more people who have done it so far. I don't know. That's the only ones I've been able to find. But yeah, I've watched all of their videos. I've watched all of your videos. and I've commented on all of them and everything. So yeah, it's fun. I'm happy people are doing my tag, and it's exciting. So I am going to do my tag, and I have all of my answers kind of written down so I wouldn't have to, because some of these I would probably have to think about for a while. I did think about these for a little bit first beforehand, but let's see. So this is Mary Ellen's tag, my own tag. I've thought of a couple other questions that I want to ask after I created the tag and posted it. So I was like, damn it, I could have put more questions in, but oh well. And some of these are repeats from other people's tags, so I apologize for that. I didn't realize, but watching more people's tags, I was like, yeah, okay, I borrowed that from another tag. Oops. But anyway, question one, and these will be linked in my original tag. But what is your favorite floss color? I really like DMC 3844 and 3812. I mean, there are so many beautiful colors, but let's see if I can find them. 3844 is this bottom one here, and again, they're not going to come up like they do in person. And then I love all of these like teals and turquoise colors. And the 3812 is this one right here. And again, it's not coming up like it is in person. It's a little, the camera is skewing it a little bit, but oh well, I really like teals and turquoises. So any of those are my favorites. Let's see. Which artwork or picture that isn't an official pattern would I love to be become available, or would I love to stitch? I'm gonna have to say Monet's Water Lilies. That's one of my favorite paintings besides Starry Night by Van Gogh, and that one is readily available as a kit by multiple different companies and designers of brands and stuff. And then I think it was Atlantica Dream Stitches. She said this in her video. I could be wrong if it was her. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure it was her. But she said the Thomas Kincaid Little Mermaid 2. And I wasn't even aware there was another Little Mermaid 2, another Little Mermaid that Thomas Kincaid had painted. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yes, I really hope that becomes a kit because it is beautiful. I love it. Even the Alice in Wonderland one I think would be nice, but the Little Mermaid one, I prefer it over the one that is available. It's preluding to the scene for Kiss the Girls where Eric and Ariel are in the boat. It's a beautiful grotto. It's so pretty. I really love it. I'll probably include a picture of it because it's beautiful. I really do hope that they make a kit of it or something because it's beautiful. But I'll insert a picture of that now. Okay, three. What is a piece you would love to stitch, and why haven't I stitched it yet? Pretty much any of my the Hades on my wish list. Because the materials are so expensive. But the top ones on my list are Adorer, Autumn Queen, Ball Damask 2 and 8, Lackadaisy Memorial, which I think if number of people have been stitching that, Octodance, Scale, Starfish Collection, and Tora. Because they are expensive when you buy all the supplies and the thread and everything. And I don't own any Hades yet. I think during the next sale, I'll probably buy like my most wanted, at least a couple of them, and then just have them for when I want to stock up or for like Christmas. I will probably ask for Stitchy related stuff. So probably during the next like Hades sale, I will ask for, or I will probably make a purchase or two. Let's see. If money wasn't an object, which piece would you stitch? Pretty much any of the Hades that I mentioned. Yeah, any of the Hades that I just mentioned. I like a lot of Hades. I think they're beautiful. And Hade on their official Facebook page, they showed an artist that they're collaborating with in the future. Let's see. Evgeny Lushpin. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but he has a couple of pieces, or she, I'm not sure. I'm gonna say it's a male, I'm not sure, but a piece for Venice and a piece for New Orleans. And as soon as those become available, they're gonna go on my list because yeah, they're beautiful, beautiful looking pieces. So let's see. That was number four, I think, if money wasn't an object. What is your most wanted pattern or chart? I am going to say it's a kit actually, and it's Regal Tiger by Dimensions. It's available on eBay, but it's like $50, which is a little bit more than I'm willing to pay for it plus shipping. So yeah, I'm gonna hope that it's goes cheaper than that and maybe someday buy it. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely one of my most wanted. Let's see, number six. What is your most loved piece you stitched? I don't really have any pieces that I've like have been my favorite to stitch so far, that I've finished stitching. I really like the two that I'm working on now. The the uh the Love You to the Moon and Back that I made for my mom, the first piece I ever made, I really liked because it was my first piece. I mean, it's always fun to experiment, and it was my first cross stitch piece. So, but I really do, I think I'm really enjoying the Lakeside Village. I'm really excited to see like what it's gonna look like when it's finished. So, and do you have any pieces that you hated stitching? No, my least favorite piece was the piece I made for me and my boyfriend, the uh the bird one, the two lovebirds, simply because it's Busilla and they don't sort their thread, and I messed up on the thread, and part of the background is completely messed up. It's a different color than it should be, and that's the annoying part. So that's my least favorite just because I messed up on it, but it's unique. So, I mean, I didn't hate it. So, what is your favorite subject to stitch? I will stitch, I don't know, I like landscapes and animals, scenery, pop culture. I'm not too picky about what I stitch, to be honest. Let's see. What piece would you like to see Hade produce? Um, Again, I would like them to do possibly Water Lilies by Monet. I think that'd be awesome. And I know it's never gonna happen, but Disney, that would be cool. Anything Disney related would be kind of neat. But yeah. So number nine, what artist would you like to see Hade or collaborate with? I don't know. I don't know. Some of these I don't even know the answers to. So yeah, I'm not like super artsy. So I thought it'd be fun to hear what people had to say, but I don't really have an answer for that. Some of these I don't have an answer for. 10. Who's your favorite artist or designer? Again, don't really have an answer for that. I mean, Hade, any of the artists that I have pieces for that I really want to stitch. I would say let's see. If given the opportunity to design a piece and have it published, what would it be? What would it be called? Who would publish it? And so on. I would say any of my photography. I'm hoping to stitch some of it someday, convert it over into patterns and stitch it myself. But I think it'd be cool if like Paid produced something of mine. I have no idea what I would cross stitch. So which photograph I would do, because I photography is one of my hobbies. I'm very passionate about it, and I don't know which one I would do. Just my photography. So Hate would be kind of cool to have it be produced by, I think so. Let's see. 12. Where's your favorite place to stitch? I really like stitching in the bed. I will stitch like in the living room or something, but the bed is so comfortable and I can just set my laptop down in front of me, stitch away, have the window open. If I'm here with my boyfriends, yeah, have the window open, listen to the birds or the rain or whatever the weather is outside, and be on the bed, watch FLOSSTUBE. It's just super comfortable. I really like my bed. Um, who are your favorite FLOSSTubers to watch? Some people have not answered this question because they don't want to they don't want to pick favorites. I have enjoyed watching everybody's videos that I've watched so far. I will say that. And especially subscribers that make FLOSSTube, you guys are awesome and amazing. I enjoy watching everybody because everybody brings so much to the table. You guys are awesome, and nobody is the same. Everybody's unique in what they do, their personalities, everything that we show is just so different. Nobody is the same. So that's why I love about FlossTube. And everybody seems so genuine and real. And I just like seeing all the personalities and how, what people are working on. So I, it's really hard to pick favorites. I've had I think one or two people say me, and that's very sweet. You don't have to pick me for this. Um, but I will say some of my favorites are Tipsy Stitcher. She actually commented, I think in my last video, it's like, oh, if you make it to the teas, make sure to watch mine. I'm like, I've already watched yours. I'm already caught up. She's Australian and it's awesome. I have a thing for accents. I love accents. So she seems very fun and bubbly and yeah. So Tipsy Stitcher's a fun watch. Obviously Joe. She was one of my first subscribers, which is really sweet and awesome. And I love her videos. She always has me cracking up. And I loved her story when she mentioned that she stole, or her daughter's purse did a magic trick, and the salt and pepper shakers from Olive Garden just went right in the bag, and they stole them from Olive Garden, and that had me cracking up. That was funny, and she just has a really fun personality, and I really like her idea of taking your orts and putting them outside for the birds. It's over there, but I have an old moisturizer jar that I'm not using anymore. It's empty, and I'm putting my orts in that now instead of throwing them away. And probably when we get a bird feeder and some stuff for the birds here, I'm going to put them outside for the birds. I think that'll be fun. And apparently, I guess predatory birds or predator birds don't really see color. They go by UV light, so they won't see the floss, which is really good, which is a good thing. So yeah, but Joe just always has me cracking up and laughing. And then Jessica Henderson, I really like her. I just think she's super bubbly and fun, and I really enjoy watching her videos. And she was the one who had me uh, basically influenced me to buy the Lakeside Village that I'm working on. So I'll say her and Carolina. I really like Carolina's videos. I've bought a few things because I watched her videos, but that's just a few of the people that I really enjoy watching. Like as soon as one of their videos comes out, I immediately go to watch it. But I love watching everybody. I mean, it's really difficult to pick favorites because all of you guys are awesome, make FlossTube videos. And if you don't make FlossTube videos, you should. It's super easy. And yeah, I love watching everybody's videos. You're a lot. I'm going through right now. Who am I on? Cat Crazy Creations. I'm on her videos right now. So yeah. Let's see. 14. If I was given the opportunity, which floss tuber would I like to meet the most? I don't know. I tend to be kind of a shy person. I'm more introverted. I guess a lot of floss tubers tend to be, but I tend to be more introverted and kind of keep to myself. I can come across as really shy unless you get to know me in person. So I'm not really the type who's like, yeah, let's go meet a whole bunch of people. Um, I don't know. I think it would be fun to meet any of you guys. I would be honored. So Let's see. Woo-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. What is one piece of advice you have for other stitchers or floss tubers? I'm a newbie, so I don't have any advice for other stitchers, but I guess just be yourself and, just be yourself on camera. It doesn't hurt. Just come across and be yourself and just relax and have a good time and talk about what you like to talk about. You can ramble if you want. I ramble. I mean, come on. You can ramble, and if people are going to like you or they're not going to like you. There's nothing you can really do to change that, and just go at your own pace. It's not a race. I mean, I'm stitching two pieces. Some people I didn't participate in Stitch Mania simply because I couldn't do 15 starts or more. That's just not in me. Maybe next year, possibly, but at the moment, no. I know like every other floss tuber on here was doing Stitch Mania except me, pretty much. But I have a fun time watching all of you guys do it. But I can't. It's not me. Two pieces or three pieces is all I could stitch on at a time. So yeah, that just do what you know and do what you like and don't try to conform to what everybody else is doing and just do your own thing. It's what makes it enjoyable and it's what makes it enjoyable for me at least. So yeah. What is something you've learned by watching FlossTube? How to cross stitch. I watched, oh, I can't remember whose video it was, but she's British, I think British. She's from the UK anyway, I'll just say that. I know not Australian or from New Zealand, but she did how to do a cross stitch kit like several years ago, and I came across it like I don't know 2 years ago I think, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I honestly don't even remember how I came across it. I just did, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. And then I came across it again and it kind of just made me want to cross stitch and that's how I got into it. So I've learned how to cross stitch through YouTube and FlossTube, and then how to do the parking technique. I've watched a number of videos on the parking technique. Of course, most people know Carolyn's video for that, and then I've kind of just adapted it to my own technique. And how to do French knots. So those are a few things I've learned, but I've learned everything I know how to do basically from Floss to. So yeah, I'm not a veteran stitcher who's been stitching for like 20 years. Yeah, I'm new. I've only been stitching for a few months now. So yeah, let's see. What do you use to record with? I use my camcorder. I use my laptop, which is an MSI laptop. My boyfriend got it for me for Christmas, which was very, very sweet of him. He did not have to do that, but he spoils me rotten. And then I have which one is it? It's the Logitech C920, I think it is. Digital camera or uh, not digital camera, uh, webcam. Um, my boyfriend got that for me as an early anniversary present, and it was really affordable. It's under $100 on Amazon, and it's really, really good quality. So I'm very, very happy with it. And I edit my videos with Filmora. So that's what I do. And let's see, who do you like stitching for, and what do you enjoy making the most? I really I really enjoy making presents for people. I think my boyfriend is my favorite person to stitch for, because I've made him the most things so far. I've made him a bookmark. I've made him a couple other pieces, I think. So yeah, I'm probably gonna continue to keep making him stuff because he appreciates it. He knows it takes me a lot of work. He's super supportive and he's super supportive of like everything I do. And yeah, he's a sweetheart. So I really enjoy stitching for him. And I will say framed pictures and whatnot. Framed items are my thing that I enjoy the most. 19. What is your favorite place to buy supplies? Uh, eBay, even though I've only bought like two things from there, but because there's a vast array, you can buy stuff that you haven't been able to you can't buy anymore or at other places like books and whatnot. They're available on there and kits and things that are discontinued you can find on there. So that's great. 123 Stitch, obviously. And then Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, and Joann's. There's other places, obviously. Oh, and Etsy, but I haven't really bought any like cross. Well, no, that's not true. I bought my needle minders and stuff, so Etsy's on that list too. Uh, what are your favorite websites for stitching? I really like Etsy for charts and just looking at like inspiration on there. Um, let's see, YouTube because FlossTube is very inspirational, like looking at what people are doing, and Facebook because I'm in a few groups on Facebook and they have. I mean, you guys are just amazing. I mean, some people just are. Oh, and I will say, Cowgirl Kate Pates Aplenty is another one I really enjoy for floss tube because she's able to take patterns and just adapt them to her own way and just like, oh, I want to turn this mirabilia into something Disney related and Frozen and stuff. It's and to like into Brave and everything. It's friggin' awesome. I wish I had the talent to do that. So she's really, really talented. I really enjoy seeing what she's working on too. So that's another one of my favorites. And yeah, I really like her work as well. But let's see. Favorite websites for stitching, and I mentioned those, Facebook and whatnot. Do people know you make videos? My boyfriend knows. He's really, really supportive of it. Our mutual friend knows because my boyfriend mentioned it to him, and then one of my friends knows, the one that I made the baby project for. She knows as well. What type of weather do you find most relaxing to stitch during, or what is your favorite weather to stitch during? I really love it when it is raining out. I love the sound of rain. It's very relaxing. I love it when it's like breezy and raining out. I just find it really just very relaxing during and when it's snowing. So that's the weather that I enjoy stitching during. Uh, if you organize your floss, you organize by number or color. I organize by color based on, I think I'm the only one who said color. I think everybody else has said number. I did originally have number and then I switched it over, but I organize by number and then by colors. So I go by the reds and then go down like this list and stuff so it's easy to know what I have. But yeah, I do both. I do by color and then in there I do my number. So yeah. What is your most coveted stitch related item? This is 24. I will say I would love to have a frame, like a Millennium frame sometime. Who knows if that's ever going to happen, but my boyfriend wants to get into woodworking, so maybe he'll make me something like that. That would be awesome, but a frame would be kind of neat to have. Um, 25. Which movie, TV show, book, video game, etc. would I like to stitch? This was basically pop culture. I meant to throw in celebrity in there too. Anything kind of pop culture related is included in this list. I would love to stitch any any of my favorite movies. I have so many that I can't list them all. I have that one Disney Dreams Little Mermaid kit that I want to stitch, but Little Mermaid, any type of Little Mermaid thing would be awesome. The Goonies would be a lot of fun. I was wearing my Goonies shirt, I think, in the last video. A couple of you guys have commented and said that you really like the Goonies too. Let's see, what else? Psych would be a lot of fun. I hope to come up with my own pattern for Psych someday because I love that show. Any of the movies that I love. Golden Girls would be a lot of fun. I really like Golden Girls. Maybe something Deadpool because I like Deadpool, and maybe I'll give it to my boyfriend. I don't know. He really likes Daredevil on Netflix, so I might make him something of that. I don't know, because he likes that and he really likes the Punisher. So maybe I'll make him something like that as a surprise one day. Who knows? But yeah, let's see. Did I list everything? I think I did. I have to write down everything, 'cause otherwise I forget. Uh yeah. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. I'd like to stitch something Alice in Wonderland related. Something Disney related. I love Disney, so let's see. Boo boo doo boo doo. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I would love to travel to Italy. My boyfriend and I have been talking about that, and it's a possibility when we're traveling there in the future. Um, he and I both want to visit, so that'll be a lot of fun. And it seems like a place. I mean, Lakeside Villages. That's one of the reasons why I'm stitching that because it reminds me of Italy. So I would like to go there someday. Hopefully, hopefully. Let's see. The UK, like Scotland, Ireland, England, Wales. I'd like to visit the UK someday because I have some Welsh blood in me. Ireland, or I said Ireland already. Let's see, Australia. My boyfriend has been very fortunate to go to Australia, so I'm a little jealous of him. New Zealand. I'd like to visit New Zealand someday. I would love to see a kakapo in person. They're so cute. I love them. If you guys have seen the video on YouTube, it's Stephen Fry with a kakapo, and the kakapo is basically humping this like cameraman's head. Oh my god, it is so funny. The cat was so cute. I love this. It's like this bird that's a parrot sort of. And it's green. It's super adorable. And it smiles and it's like it doesn't fly and it's so cute. I'd like to stitch a kakapo sometime in the future. And then Hawaii, I would like to visit. Maybe Colorado as well, and California. Let's see. What is your favorite traveled to location? I'm gonna say my favorite is New Hampshire because that's where my boyfriend lives. I'm here now. Maine because we went there for our anniversary. I got to see the ocean for the first time and a lighthouse for the first time. It was our first anniversary uh, traveled to location, so it has a lot of meaning to me. Uh, Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, because I freaking love it there. And where else? New Orleans, because it was the first place that me and my boyfriend traveled away together. So those are some of my favorites. Uh, do you have any special talents? I can play a little piano. Um, Not a lot. I can play a little bit though. A little tiny bit. I can play a few songs on the piano, but that's about it. My boyfriend thinks I can sing. No, no, I can't. Maybe I can. I'm just unaware. I don't know. Name 5 to 10 random facts about yourself that your subscribers may not know about you. I had to write these down. I had to think of some like random facts about myself. But one is I'm a huge movie fan. I think I've mentioned this in the past. Um, I'm like a Rain Man when it comes to movies. I'm really, really good with movie years. I was watching I think Adam Scott was on Conan O'Brien, and he basically claimed he was like a genius movie wizard, and he could name like all the years. So the Goonies was mentioned. He said like 1984, I think, and I'm like, no, that's 85. And same thing, I think Breakfast Club was named too, and I'm like, that's 85. And like all these movies, and I think he got like one right, one or two right. I'm like, no, it's these years. I think I got one wrong because I just wasn't sure what movie the year that came out. I'm ambidextrous, which I did not know, which seems a little weird that you don't know you are, but apparently, when I was younger, I was left-handed. My mom thought I was left-handed until like last year, and I'm like, what? No, I'm not. Because I mentioned something about I really like left-handed people. I think they're really cool. I wish I was left-handed. My mom's like, you are left-handed? Like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about? And she told me a story about how I was left-handed when I was younger. She specifically remembers this. And it makes sense now because I've always been really good with my left hand, but I write with my right hand. But I can catch and throw perfectly with my left hand and do a lot of stuff with my left hand, but I use both hands for a lot of things. So I can go back and forth. I'm an excellent swimmer. I've been swimming since I was a few months old in the deep end of a pool and whatnot. I took swimming lessons when I was younger. And by the time I was, I think, 12 years old, I could become a lifeguard. And you couldn't actually become a lifeguard where I lived until you were 16. So I didn't pursue that. But I'm an excellent swimmer. I can swim for miles and I can swim for at least 2 or 3 minutes underwater. Yeah, I love swimming, and people have named me a Little Mermaid before because of it. Um, Huge, huge, huge Disney fan and movie fan. I love Disney. I've been to Walt Disney World every year since I was going on 5. I have some videos, like some retro videos of me when I was younger, and on my channel. And when Hollywood Studios was called MGM Studios, and they had Mickey's Birthday Land and stuff. I don't know if that video's up or not. Don't remember, but I have been a huge Disney fan, grew up with Disney, love Disney, have been to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida since my 5th birthday back in 1989. Not, sorry, 1998. 1989 going on 1990, because I think it was the end of 89 going on 1990. And yeah, because MGM opened in 1989. So I have been going every year, sometimes twice a year since I was going on 5. And this year was the first time I did not go, and I really missed it. And yeah, I think my boyfriend and I are going to go next year. So, but huge, huge Disney fan. I am incredibly clumsy. Uh, I am surprised that I have not broken bones because I am very clumsy. I will trip over anything. I have injured myself numerous times with knives and stuff. Yeah, very, very clumsy, but I don't know. I don't bruise easily, thank God, and I've never seriously injured myself, and I have not broken any bones. Very surprising. I'm a really, really good cook. I went to culinary school. Oh God, it's been a long time since I went to culinary school. Went to culinary school because of my memory, I don't remember much of what I learned, unfortunately. But I worked at a restaurant for a little bit and did not enjoy it. So I cook for myself and my boyfriend and a few other people. And my friend loves my cooking, so that's always good. I have a knack for gift giving. My boyfriend says that I'm gifted that way. Ha ha ha. I give people stuff that I know that they're gonna appreciate and I know that they're gonna like. And I don't know. I don't think I've given anybody anything that they haven't enjoyed or liked. So I have a knack for knowing what people I pick up on what people say and stuff that they're into. And if I see something I know they're gonna like, I get it for them. So I'm an early gift buyer. I'll buy for Christmas like now in May and stuff. So let's see. I am actually a natural blonde. You might be able to see some of the blonde in my hair. I've never dyed my hair, and my hair, when I was about 12, I think, my hair started to turn brunette. So I do actually have the natural blonde still in my hair, but on my head, I have like blonde, brown, reddish sometimes, depending on the light. My hair will look anywhere from golden blonde to red. And I've had it be like super dark before too. So it's not really bright out. It's kind of rainy out right now. But yeah, and it's always changing color in the light and whatnot. So I'm a natural blonde. If you have seen my Disney videos, you'll see when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I had super blonde, like curlyish hair. Yeah, I've never dyed my hair before. And I'm not a big drinker and I don't smoke either. Yeah, I have really incredibly strong taste buds that I just do not like the taste of liquor. I have cut the tip of my finger off, talking about clumsy, when I was, I think, 12 years old. I was using scissors in class and I noticed there was a pain in my finger. I think it's this one right here, my left finger. Uh, but I noticed there was a sharp pain. I looked down, tip my finger was gone. It was not bleeding, and yeah. And since then, it's grown back because I was under the age where it would grow back. But I have sliced my finger open with a boning knife before, which is not fun, and almost sliced the tip of my finger off again. And that was a few years ago. So yeah, somebody left a boning knife in the water at culinary school, and I didn't know it was in there. I went to clean my knife, and I sliced my finger on their knife. And I've done that a couple of times where I've sliced my finger on a serrated bread knife, which is very, very sharp, and then a chef's knife. So I don't know. I'm just super clumsy. I don't try to be, but it comes naturally to me, I guess. Let's see. I have not been outside of North America. Hope to change that. I didn't really know this was a talent or that was this, it was weird until my boyfriend was like, "Yeah, I can't do that. I don't know a lot of people who can." But I can take my toes and I'm super flexible where I can't demonstrate on camera because yeah, I'm sitting down and I can't do it. But I can take my toe and bite it in my mouth because I guess I'm flexible enough and it doesn't hurt. I showed my boyfriend, he's like, "Oh my God, doesn't that hurt?" I'm like, not really. I thought most people could do this. I don't know. I hate onions and coconut. I have ADHD with short-term memory loss. You guys probably know this because I've mentioned it a few times. So I have to read out loud and stuff because it helps my memory. I'm a huge animal lover. Love animals. And I have like incredibly sensitive skin to the point like if I touch behind my ears, I have to I have to take hand sanitizer and rub them because they start to itch and they're irritated. And I can't wear earrings. My ears are pierced, but I can't wear earrings because of that problem. My ears are sensitive, and I am extremely sensitive where I can make myself tickle. I can tickle myself. And my boyfriend knows I'm super ticklish, so he takes advantage of it sometimes and will tickle me. He'll just touch me a certain way, and I'll start freaking out because I'm so ticklish. So those are the random facts about me that I could think of. And then the last question on this is what is your most prized possession, Stitch related and non-Stitch related? I don't really have a Stitch related most prized possession, but my most prized possession, non-Stitch related, would be my DVD collection because I have a ton of DVDs, and then my photographs because I mean, photography is one of my I'm passionate about photography, so I love just having my photographs. They mean a lot to me, and they are, yeah, they mean a lot to me. So I have a number of books. I still have to get some printed off that developed that I took uh a while ago. But yeah, I don't know. I have a knack for photography, so I guess that's another like talent and random thing about me. But yeah, that was the tag. I think I answered all 30 questions. I hope I did. I don't think I skipped any, but I figured that I would answer my own tag because why not? And I had a hard enough time answering this, and I know some people have said that they aren't super artsy and they had a hard time coming up with some of the questions like if you could design a piece to be published. A lot of people were, or at least the people I've seen, some of them were saying that they're not talented, like artistic at all. I'm not either. I can't draw worth a lick. So yeah, it's more like if you had the ability to, what would you want published? But yeah, you guys could definitely feel free to like answer this tag if you haven't already, and I would love to see your responses to it. But you could check out the playlist that I've created for everybody who's done my tag, and it would mean a lot to me. And yeah, feel free to leave any questions, comments, anything below. But yeah, I think that's about it. I wanted this to be a longer video because I didn't really have much to show this episode. But yeah, that's about it. So I go hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Oh, and it's Friday the 13th. Ooh, exciting. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful oh, I guess another kind of random thing about me is that I look younger than I am. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and uh yeah, a wonderful rest of the week and weekend and yeah, and are enjoying Stitch Mania. I think it's almost over. I think it goes until the 15th. Could be wrong. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day and yeah, enjoy the video and yeah, enjoy. Bye guys.